Ready! I got my sludge hammers in. These are 30 by 10 by 12. Did a few things with them already to just check the manufacturer specs. These are made by CST, which is a big conglomerate to make a lot of different tires, so you never have any kind of idea what sort of rubber compound you're getting. But I'm happy to say they're very soft. Look at that. Almost 31-inch outlaw soft. Not quite. They're going to get harder once they break in, obviously, but very soft. And as we know, soft tires are light, so these actually do weigh 42 pounds in a 30. They're only a little shorter than my 31-inch Outlaws that weigh 40 pounds. So I'm really happy with the weight on them. They look great. They have this little funky tread on the side. Not sure if it's going to do anything. I mean, it's really enough where it could grab onto a hard sidewall, I suppose. Their tread design is a knockoff Mudzilla. There's no two ways about it. But what's a lot better than a Mudzilla is the fact that they're soft. Mudzillas are extremely dense, making them heavy. Mudzillas are one of those weird heavy tires that actually flex pretty well, but Mudzillas are heavy. So 42 pounds for 30, not too bad. I like that they're soft. The carcass flexes a little bit. With air in them, it's not going to be as good, obviously. With no air in them, they measure at 29 inches. So with air, they should be pretty close to a true tire, depending on width. I'm putting them on 6-inch wide wheels, so they should be a true 30. I'm going to put on some Hyper 12-inch beadlocks. I don't have them out here right now, but they look kind of like those. Ultralight beadlocks. As far as performance goes, I have heard that they dig down, and I expect that because the tread height's at the center. Tires with the tread height at the center tend to dig, and they don't have a whole lot on the edges, right? It's kind of the opposite of an Outlaw. So you're thinking, if you don't think they're going to work good, why'd you get them? Well, they're really cheap, and they look cool, and they're pretty light, and they're good on a bike that has a hard time spinning a real aggressive tire because the tread is kind of sloped, so it lets them kind of slip and spin a lot, and that is nice in some mud when you're running on a small bike. My 250 is only going to get 18% gear reduction, so they should work great on the back of there. And I just want to test them out because they're getting kind of popular, and people seem to like them. And they're extremely cheap. I think I paid $135 a tire shipped for these bad boys. And there's a 30 for a 12-inch wheel. That's getting pretty uncommon these days. 12-inch wheels are almost gone. 14-inch wheels are getting pretty rare. I wanted 30s for 12-inch wheels. I didn't have a whole lot of options. These are the lightest ones I could come across other than the Mud Lights, which are a freaking joke. So let's compare these to some other tires, shall we? That's them next to a 30-inch Zilla. Obviously, the Zilla has air in it and it's mounted. The Zilla's got about 5 psi, so Zilla's being a true 30 right now. But you can look at the difference in tread height in the center. If we get the phone level, Zillas have just about 1.25 inches. These bad boys have about, I don't know, 1.75 inches. So a lot of tread, and you can put them side by side. You look at the softness. The Zillas are softer, but if the treads were the same width, they might be the same. I suspect that they're a very similar rubber compound. Also, these tires are a little broken in. They're not that old. Here's next to a 31-inch Outlaw. See the tread design? It's a lot more open, which is good for cleaning out. But it doesn't have this massive corner height, which is in my mind, what makes an Outlaw paddle so well. These Outlaws have 4 psi in them. A lot taller, obviously they're mounted, but these tires do have a lot more tread in the center. So like climbing out of a hole and biting, these might be a little better, but as far as paddling through thick, soupy stuff, Outlaw's going to win every time. I do like these big cutouts right here. This is very nice, lets the tire flex some, and the fact that it's got these big grooves. You see the height on the knobby. On the 31 is about 1.5 inches. Yeah, close to 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches, 1.75 inches. I think these are advertised as having 2 inches of tread. They always do weird stuff when they measure tread. Like, for instance, an Outlaw, you can measure from here to here and be like, oh, it's got 4 inches of tread. People do stuff like that, which is just stupid. Just for shits and giggles, let's put them next to a 33-inch BKT. 33-inch BKT with unknown tire pressure. I'm guessing very little because it hasn't been ran in a while. Up. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. These tires are about done. They're really cut up, but they're super cheap. TR144s. TR144, by the way, came out. BKT came out with a new TR144. It's a 9.5 by 16. That's what I'm getting for this baby next. These steel wheels are really heavy, so I'm probably going to stop running them and go back to some lighter wheels. I like the sidewall. It might do something good. Definitely looks funky, but it would be cool to test them out. And they look cool because it's a 30 on a 12-inch rim, which to me always just looks awesome. The rim looks so tiny. but it's going to be a 3-piece beadlock, so it won't look that tiny. But yep, sledgehammers, 42 pounds, pretty true to size, pretty true to tread depth. Very soft, look like they're going to ride great. Good contact patch here to here to here, so it should be a smooth riding tire.